Hi everyone! This is super exciting to be here again. This is the first recorded live self-love call. I almost said Rachel's recipes. That's tomorrow. That's my other call. I'm really proud and excited to share this with you because it means that we can just relax. Oh. So, as I said last week, self-care is about so many different things. It is absolutely vital, especially in today's society where we're just running around constantly, thing after thing after thing. Feels like it's getting on top of us sometimes. Myself, I've got anxiety and depression. I also work a part-time job. I've also got the business, Healthy and Empowered, and I've also got the responsibility of helping my family. My mum walks with crutches, and my sister, she's got a really rare disability. So all of these things can sometimes just feel a little bit like pressure, in your head. Like I've had a really bad stress headache for the past 2 or 3 days, and I think today is the first time that I've really got back in touch with my team, and it has just given me such a boost, such an uplift. And this is something that we were speaking about last week, about how vital it is just to take that time for yourself, but also to ensure that the people in your life are just as uplifting and powerful in that sense, to support you enough to get you through anything, and in the same sense that you look after them as well. Like, you are a reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So why spend your time with people who are just trying to bring you down or not supporting you? Why are we doing that to ourselves? So self-care is internal. It's about your body, your organs, your lung, your brain, your mentality. It's about your heart, your organs, the way that you see. How blessed are we that we can see? Just sometimes I'm like looking at trees without my glasses on, and I'm looking into the canopies, and I'm thinking that looks beautiful, but it is so blurred. And I thought that was really normal. I put my glasses on, and it's crystal clear, and that is just such a little blessing, but a beautiful reminder of what it is that we have. And I was reading a book the other day. I'm going to share a passage with you, just so that we can take some time out and just listen to that. And it really, really puts into perspective our place in this world, how we've literally won the lottery ticket of life. So I'm here with my 2 little cutie bears and my unicorn, because I love unicorns. Unicorns, to me, they suggest something that's unique, something that's majestic and powerful, and is protective and loving and caring. And I think everyone in the Healthy and Empowered teams is a unicorn, and everybody else who's been watching this, you're a unicorn too. We all shine, and we're all special in our own ways. So self-care is internal. Self-care is also external. The way that you present yourself to others is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And one thing I would say about that is never ever look in the mirror and tell yourself something that you would never say to your best friend. Because if you love and respect somebody enough to always, I've just seen Naomi's unicorn. Yeah, unicorn. We've got them unicorns at the same time. But if you love and respect your friend enough to treat them with words that are uplifting and praising and caring and kind, why would you not do the same for you? Self-love starts with your mindset, and it radiates externally to everybody else. And I've noticed in the past, sometimes I need reminding just to care for myself a little more. Sometimes I let everything get on top of me so much that I forget to do the little things. And you'll have seen from a testimonial that happens. Before I know it, I'm living in leggings and fluffy socks, which is fine. But not if you're constantly filling your body with the things that aren't giving you the nutrition to fuel you forwards. And that is where the nutritional side of self-love comes in. So we talked a little bit about that as well. These are all things that I'm going to be picking up on in the weeks to come. Physical is about your exercise. Just find something that you enjoy doing. Like, every little step is so special and so important. It doesn't mean that you have to go, if you're in a place where you're just stuck and you can't take another step forwards, that one thought that you want to make a little change, that is enough to spark something incredible. Like, you might not know where to head next, but that's when you really need to reach out to one of us. Whoever is gorgeous enough to invite you to this course clearly cares about you. So just please get back in touch with them and just say hey, you know, and we're always there for everybody. So mental is so important, your mental health, and your emotional health as well, that comes into it. I'm going to do different things about support, where you can get help. I'm not a medical professional. I work with historic properties, and I've got a degree in countryside management because that's what I wanted to do, but it never really seemed to get me to where it was that I wanted to go in the future. I had no idea where I was going, so I thought I'm going to be a manager, I'm going to join that rat race. But then I put all my time and energy into doing that, so that I then I felt so off course because I wasn't getting anywhere forwards, and I just felt like I'm sick of proving my self-worth to other people. So instead, I'm going to join this business, and I'm going to help other people. And that's where I feel my callings come in. So that's what this call is all about. I'm going to just share with you a couple of bits and bobs. So, this is what I was reading yesterday. It's a fab book that I've just got. Right, listen to this. I swear this call is for everybody. It's not just girls, but listen to this. Story time, children. Get comfortable. Right, this lady here, she says, I was born into a time when women could play more more roles in the workforce. Years, okay, get this in perspective. 6 million years. Modern humans only evolved about 200,000 years ago. 200,000 years. Civilization as we know it has only been about 6,000 years old, and industrialization started in earnest only in the 1800s. The Vietnam and the Korea Wars in the 20th century also saw the Great Depression, 2 world wars, and with all that hardship, women finally then began to enter the workforce. Okay, so humans have been around for 6 million years. 6 million years, right? Modern humans, 200,000 years, okay? And then civilization as we know it, 6,000 years. And only 70, 80 years ago did women get the chance to stand up and do something with their lives. What is that about? So we have literally won the lottery ticket of life and time. I've still met women, been talking to them online, who don't have these opportunities. And we have these opportunities to change our lives and other people's lives and just take this business by storm and go for it. Like, why? It's not fair on our ancestors to look after ourselves, like to not look after ourselves. It's not fair on all of these women who worked really hard just to make sure that we could have a say. You know, why? Everywhere you could have been born in the entire world, right? And you were born here, and you've got this video in your hands. You are listening to this right now. Like, you might not have been born. The positions of the planets, where they are, make it the perfect situation for who you are now. Like, what do you want this future to look like for your children or children's children? And if you don't have children, just look around at the other children that you might care about. I don't have an independent, powerful, courageous, ambitious person that is going to inspire others to do exactly the same. Be you a man or a woman, we have that opportunity to do something. So let's do it. And that starts with you. That starts in here, okay? That starts with your own self-love, and then it starts up here, finding actions and the right steps to take to build that up within you. So this week I went into the world, I think it's the second largest second-hand bookshop or something like that in England, and it was fab. And I bought this book on the railways of Britain, like totally out there, like unexpected. I just really love learning, and I knew that this would like broaden my mindset in a way that I felt would be kind of interest to me. And I feel like there's a slight cringe telling you this because I've, heard people get bullied for liking certain topics like this. But why should we feel like that? If you've got interest in something, then shine it. If you're surrounding yourself with people expanding your field, when you realize it's also hard moment, making peace with food, loving your body, and reclaiming your life. So I hadn't realized that I was talking to a girl, okay, in the bookshop, and she was like, she found me in the wellness section, and she said, "Oh, what is it you do?" Because I'd mentioned the business, and I said, "Oh, I'm a health mentor." And then I thought, "I'm a health mentor. I am a health mentor." Oh my god! And then I really owned it, like for the first time in the journey of this business. I've been in it quite a while now. I really realized that I have the potential to really influence other people. And I actually have a really unhealthy relationship with food. Whenever I get stressed, I come to eat, and I've always preached, this self-love and your body image and things like that. But although I do love my body image, and I'm quite confident that way. I do love myself. You should never be ashamed of saying that you love yourself. I don't feel internally like myself. Like, I have this really cheeky personality, like this really funny, girly, cheeky personality. But I don't feel like I honestly, I can feel in my stomach. Like, I don't feel like that is me. And that's because I'm not giving myself the right nutrition. And being a health coach, I'd really be a product of the product, right? So self-love is about giving yourself the right nutrition, but it's also about being honest with yourself. Because if you're not honest with yourself, who else is going to be honest with you, right? And if somebody is being honest with you, are you going to listen? But you might listen to yourself. So it's really difficult for me to pick up this book because I really had to admit to myself that maybe I do need to make a change. And this book is literally, it's about self-love. You see that taking all our people as mentors. You're a mentor to your children. You're a mentor to your neighbour. You're a mentor to your dad, your family, whoever you live with. I feel quite emotional admitting this, but it's just the way that, I don't know, even when I'm upset, I just like eat. It's terrible. So I'm going to have to, I love eating healthy. Like on my shows, whenever I make healthy food, I really love it. But I think I have a fear of success. Like, that is probably my fear. So we need to do a fear bin, guys. Write down everything that you're scared of. Like, why are you scared of that? Really start analyzing it. Like, be really self-aware. When you become self-aware, then you become in tune with your own emotions. You become a bit more empathic to everybody else as well. And I think that's how you become a really great, a great, person to be, a person to have relationships with other people. You become a great friend because you understand them more. You become a great listener. You become a great speaker. Bananas, Naomi doesn't like bananas. I love bananas. So I bought this because something fab happened. Becca and Jess had really sore throats. They couldn't speak. And I said, right, I tried this remedy because I love anything that's natural. And the remedy was literally just you chew on garlic, and then you gargle salt water, and then you have a tablespoon of honey, and then you put some honey into some warm water and you sip that. And the next day, they could speak. like their throats were cured. And I did it as well. That's how I knew about it. And it was just like, we feed our bodies with so many medicines. Like, I'm never saying if you need medicines, don't take them. I'm never saying that. I'm on medicines for my anxiety and my depression. But sometimes all we need is the right vitamins, the right nutrients, you know. So like my sister, she has a really rare syndrome, like I mentioned. And every single winter she gets just the common cold, but then that affects her asthma, which then affects her breathing, and then she goes into hospital and they give her steroids to open her throat and her airways. That speeds up her heart. Her heart goes too fast, so they try and slow her heart down, and then it can cause a heart attack. You know, like that is how serious it is. This year is the first year she has not been in hospital. Now, I was holding my breath a little because she is now on the highest inhaler that you can get, but she's never got to this point. Do you know what I mean? Like, she'll get the cold in a week, she'll just go whoosh, downhill, and then bam, hospital straight away. But this has been going on for about a month, and she's stable, and I can see a difference in her. She's literally only taking, we do the products, all I've got is fruit and vegetables and berries, right? She only takes one. You're meant to take 2 of each a day. Can you imagine? And that's just because it's helped boost her immune system. And I was saying this to my parents the other day, and they were laughing. And then Sarah even said, my little sister, she was like, "No, haven't you noticed I haven't been in hospital?" And then they were like, "Oh my God, yeah." It was like a ping, light bulb moment. So I was like, that's right. So nutrition. So I bought this book, and it's advised by doctors. Like, in it, there is actual advice by doctors, but it's their their um, recommendations. So, guys, let's take some time for our everybody just chill. All right, and I just want you to just take 5 minutes to just put down your pen, put down any thoughts that you're having, like, I need to do this, I need to do that. If you're messaging people, if you're doing your business, like, just stop for 5 minutes. Your kids are shouting, tell them 5 minutes. Pause this video. And I just want you to just trust me. Just close your eyes. Hear that? It's just silence. So just really feel like every single muscle in your body. And kids can join in as well. I see you, Jessie. So just take a moment to just feel your muscles relax. Your shoulders. Just relax. Just imagine yourself, you're in a safe place right now. Just imagine yourself just in a place where you feel loved and where you feel safe. And just breathe in again, deep breath, and breathe. And I want you to just be really aware of everything that's happening in your body, all your muscles, down your back, your neck. And my neck drop because that feels natural. Down into your knees, your feet, your toes. Just feel warm, feel happy, and know that you are worthy and you are loved. How does your heart feel? Can you feel the air going into your lungs? Now I want you to just keep breathing and imagine yourself surrounded by blue sky, by people that you love. And you can hear the birds, and there's a slight breeze rustling through the trees. And we're breathing, and we're safe. And now I want you to feel grass between your toes. You're feeling grounded. Every step you take, that cool grass softly between your toes. With every breath, you're breathing in an energizing, cleansing energy. It spirals blue up through the feet, up to your knees, thighs, swirling around inside your digestive system, cleansing up into your lungs, your throat, and you're pulling it up with every breath. Up into your mind. And I want you to see yourself standing beside a stream. The stream's trickling by and the silver fish. You look down into it and you can see yourself and you can see your loved one who's beside you. And I just want you to look at that image of yourself and just think of one word that's hovering above the reflection of your head. One positive word. Mine says love. I just want you to really own that word. That's your word. Now go back across the meadow. Just relax. And you see a waterfall and you stand close by it and you're safe. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. And you stand beneath the waterfall and it washes away all negativity. You can feel its power on your head, on your shoulders, trickling down your back, down from your feet, trickling off your fingers. It's quite fun. All of the negativity and all the stress and all the pain and all the worries is gone and it's flowing away. It's flowing far away from you. And instead, the waterfall is bringing you this beautiful, purifying, loving, powerful energy that fills you with love and courage and strength and reminds you of your worth and your purpose and reminds you how loved you are. And just allow all of that anguish to just float away. You don't own that anymore. You are a reflection of that word you saw that was positive about yourself. And step out. Immediately feel the hot sun on your face and you're drying off. Maybe become aware of your shoulders and your feet. Give your fingers a little wiggle. And smile. When you're ready, just open your eyes. And feel like you've carried that experience back with you. And I see everyone smiling, so that's a good thing. And I think somebody might have fallen asleep. But I think it's just so important, even if you can't focus. I know Naomi on the call, you have ADHD, is that right? Give us a nod. Yeah, she has ADHD. And I know JC, Jenny's a gorgeous young boy. He's there. Hi, JC. He sometimes finds it difficult to focus as well. What's really important in these moments is literally just to, like Jenny and JC, just be together. Just sit and just breathe, just feel that love and that energy. And Naomi, if you can't visualize all of that, it's literally just taking that time to just sit. It's the same thing. Just sit, just smile, and just breathe. Just be yourself. And there she goes. She's breathing. That's it. So, I really think that what you should be doing now is I'm going to write down my word, and I'm going to stick it somewhere that I can see it. And every time I look at it, I'm going to see that in that reflection. I might even put it on my mirror. Put that word on your mirror. So whenever I look in the mirror, I'm going to see love above my head. That is so special to me. So I also was going to do another little task. I've brought with me some stuff to show you, because this is what I'm going to try to do. I don't even know why I haven't done this. I got these cute, honestly, these little tea bags. I wish you could smell mango and green tea. It says, for a bath to dream of faraway places. So I'm going to try and soak in this and just give myself that time and just chill. I've not been doing what I want to do because I feel like it will put other people out. Like I should be busy doing what they want to do because then, maybe I feel like it's selfish doing something for me. But we've got to remind ourselves it's never selfish to love yourself. So I've got little reminders. Universe has your back. Buy yourself little cute things like that. So anyway, I just kind of want to wrap up this call because have I froze? Because I'm really chilled out now. And I hope that you all have really enjoyed it and that you've took something away from this. If you want, you can by all means get back in touch with the person who invited you to this call, and they can talk you through our Eat, Train, Think program, which is so important to your self-love and your self-care. And also, if you're interested in coming on another call, of course, this is on every single Thursday at 9 o'clock at night. That's UK time. And I just really want to wish you a blessed week and just a really peaceful week where you honor yourself, and you in doing that you honor the people that you love. Okay, so take care, and I love you all. Goodbye, everyone. And yeah.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye, JC.
Bye. Who's that guy?